Hi guys, welcome back. Time now is 22 o'clock 33rd second. We begin now for today's study live stream. The date is 22nd August 2025. It's Friday, and so let's kind of begin today's Munch and Leibniz categories study live stream. A study should be the focus, but still that you can involve other things, for example, in the study live stream. And so we find we bought several things today from the supermarket, and this, for example, I haven't eaten before, and is Pirulo cactus, and it with the 跳跳糖, and it's really like some relationships feeling, and but I have not really trust that one. The reason is I haven't trust him. The reason is like sometimes really like to like I won't say that it's entertaining, but it's like professional entertainer and kind of no kind of like a spielen, but it's all that like spielen, and you yeah, hardly take that serious. And so the inside, yeah, absolutely what was all mean to me. So inside is like this, and we got a 4 left, and the color was fancy because that color is the Volvo's 冻冰的那个那个 plastic ice maker, and so that this color, and it's not the MBE's color, but it's like great, and sweet cactus. Yeah. So and besides, we got several things. I haven't cleaned the desk setup, and we don't get time today. And went to the PC pool and got a lot of things like very advanced level in the trading. And I don't really think that they humbled that she really wants to share this, because that was much more expensive than I could expect it. But the problem is that it is like in a basic level, and adjusted to my further studies programs. About my further study, and the professor, for example, like Marcus, and she has embedded this kind of small programming and link with the real platform of real, and to I guess, I'm not sure, but I think that except him and his team, and who gonna be this kind of designer behind stage. And so from my point of view, it seems like LibreText is the always training platform for me. But the problem is that the link with another MetaTrader 4, and really dangerous. The reason is MetaTrader is my coming oral exam and in Chinese, so that I haven't really want to try this, because if you open an account means that you sacrifice your 1 week time, because I still got the hope to finish my study, finish my bachelor degree, and really want to soon get soon get graduate. I don't want to waste so much time whatsoever. And if we, for example, like push in, things could get worse. But we kind of expecting now. Don't really like we, for example, like the role students, and to determine that, because that more or less depending on the professors and the teaching team and their side is much more important, because they are the cost instructors, and student shouldn't really determine that. So yeah, fine. I don't want to consider the kind of problems like when you imagine like your professor's doctor was currently in the Ivy League university at United States because they're using your opportunities, actually your time, and what's your family's money, and so you are to enable their doctors go to United States to have the HV or MT or other Ivy League universities to get involved into this education. I don't think that's really in that case. I don't want to think this way. And you should smoothize your thoughts and find a mistake at the beginning of the sentence, and find a proof, find a really proof, like really you should search for whether the one or many professors, for example, like family name and their family name really is one family, or really is student registered in the Ivy League university in the United States really is their family members, or really, well, if it is, and what kind of relations they are between. But from my point of view, yeah, and also yeah, it's not very relevant. So, yeah, Meta is the Facebook's above company. Yeah, okay, fine. 다른 unternehmen. So不是，我们可以把这三个再动起来，因为这三个已经画了。But they are meaning that you should think this way because you should angry, and they only give you the equivalent details to that you think and trigger you some emotional state in order to tell how important is that the situation for currently. And yeah, in order to gain the energy for other side, because you always know how you get that, and it's not only direct to gain, but using the other strategies. So fine. And actually this kind of castle chips and already always eat before Cassie really enrolled into my current university. And I don't really think she's so cheap as the price of this bottom chips. This plastic tutor of tutor plastic tutor chips. But if you think, yeah, it's actually middle higher price chips, and it's not very expensive, but it's really it's not meaningful. So you can only say that if like Cassie costs like this kind of chips, like a chip, still a chips, but a little bit expensive chips, right? So that's yeah. Like yeah, I won't never and quantify myself into some chips really, and so never mind. You won't know my price, and so yeah，这种感觉就是有点像是 not itself. India is better. India is better, but this year she called someone else. Too cheap to change, too expensive to change. So then we'll talk back. Yeah, talk back arguing this way, like whether the yeah, okay, that's complicated. Whether the Cassie means one classmate in 20 to 23 and master class is a female student, and in orientation week I don't want to really speak, but she just talked to me and I need to use very polite way to reply her, and I really don't like her in extreme situation, and I always against this one, and I named her as Cassie because I don't know her name, and you can tell me in some other way, but I don't really think that I can know her name actually. So I call her Cassie, and when I say Cassie, and other classmates would also understood in a way that like Cassie means that one who talk at you in the week orientation week and etc. And so afterwards, Cassie means Ki Chong or one YouTuber in best from the Korean, and so I really don't think that this chips means also that YouTuber thing, and if you want to say the separate meaning, and the mind in a conscious here currently is very wrong, and you should correct that. So many you should correct that. Otherwise, when you think that you combine your sentence together, and that's gonna not make real sense. So yeah, what we do now today is to continue write a little bit notes and in essay, and hopefully that today can study like a few hours. I'm not sure, but a recent task for us is to fast move things from the student apartment to here, because we don't really have a lot of time left, and actually we both we both 2 weeks, but I don't know what I did last week, and I don't have real memory. I think that I wasted 2 to 3 days, and so otherwise I really don't know what was the problem. And yesterday I mean to be go there, and I got the financial problem, and sometimes you want to do something and you be blocked because your account got no money and the deficit, and sometimes like when I want to go and just stuck in the Hauptbahnhof because there are a lot of deep stars and etc. There are a lot of extra situations and just coming through you, and you both too many things you cannot carry on to the new accommodation, to the student apartment, and you come along the roads and in the around the Chinese ambassador, that they are hinder you and beaten you and want you to fall down and etc. Those all things are very common actually from my side. And so they hinder you, don't let you to go there. And even once I ate the McDonald's, I ate that time when I ate McDonald's, that was quite fine. That finally I went to, but I haven't brought a lot of things here. So today our plan is actually to clean all things up and put more space here and there to tomorrow bring more plastic bags to the new accommodation. And I think that is Adrian is doing well. And so but I still want to study a little bit, and if we have to yeah. Otherwise there are nothing new. And yeah, welcome you back. Welcome back. And so we still can do actually is to think to think what is more beneficial to clean and put more places in the new volume is beneficial than study a little bit to prepare the important oral exam, or just fall asleep and get enough energy tomorrow, go early and to bring the things to a new accommodation and just focus on the things what we should do, like don't clean, just not clean that much, waste how much time, just bring the tutor directly, come in, come out, and call the taxi and directly move things here, and one by one, like spend for 6 hours and go back again if it is potential, and then bring another 10 plastic bags and to the new accommodation and put things all in the balcony and the dining room. And so which one is actually the beneficial one? Like I could think that out. But so yeah.我还是觉得那个我还觉得我的 intimacy part 有点被卡到了那种感觉。然后我们今天下午在 PC 谱的时候，因为我去学校了，然后今天下午，哎，我的天呐，这个颜色怎么又变了？这个 notes， 然后又是这个小米这 Google account 的 notes， 不是小米的 notes。然后今天下午去学校的时候呢，然后就是我们就开了直播。然后一般来说去学校里面的时候呢，你知道干什么的？因为学校现在是放假期间，去的话其实也没有什么，并不是难的。 这样确实挺复杂，但是比较有趣。行，然后我们现在走一个双直播。我觉得平台之间，这个是这个Shop 的这个 sticker notes。本来我们打算是男生写一个名字的那个贴，然后在门口的，然后因为这边有绿色，但是不能用绿色，然后今天又买了绿色的一些相关的一些产品，但这个 T 还好，因为是蓝色的就还可以。So。我突然下午有点反应不过来了，然后去超市的时候还可以，然后录视频不知道怎么回事，然后在学校里面感觉头很晕，结果下午剪辑的时候我就发现了，是那个他们提前设置了时间还是什么的，我不是很清楚。然后在设置了时间之后呢，然后他在学校里面声音非常安静，然后但是他安静的原因是因为他只用了后半部分，就是他只用了晚上和下午的时间，然后在学校里面，所以的话。你那个时候感觉到声音非常的就是平静，然后但是一般情况下来说的话，声音不应该那么平静，然后你应该感觉到一些波动，或者是一些噪音，或者是一些嘈杂的声音。但是呢，但是我下午的时候感觉非常非常安静，就是很安静，非常安静。结果后来，但是我头觉得很晕，然后我下来回来之后，我在 B2 上面，然后在 edit 那个视频的时候，我才明白，因为呢，它这个算是一个比较高级的一个编程，然后呢，它把我所有重要的一些信息，然后它都编进了一段视频里面。然后呢，这段视频的长度大概是18到20分钟左右。然后在这个视频里面呢，然后涉及到了我从学校的食堂，然后走到皮随铺的那段距离。然后其实那段距离呢，差不多是十几分钟左右。然后最后也就是说限制到一种非常极致的一种程度。然后也就是说，你不管把倍速调到2点几倍，或者是3点几倍，或者是1点几倍，不管是你调到任何一个倍数的时候，然后这些时间上面所对应的这个megabyte，然后都是你相关的重要的人他们的一些数据，或者是他们的一些这个数字之类的。 所以这对我来说是无疑是一种非常严重的一种 exposure。然后呢，我更希望我现在目前所处的环境里面是比较吵杂的。然后因为吵杂的话，你自己的一些就是说 private information 可能得到一个更好的保护，而不是像现在这样，你完全听不到任何这种噪音、吵杂声音。当然你们白天的时候可以听到，因为白天这边是，很吵的，所以比较吵的，所以在这种情况下的话，就牵扯到这个问题，然后可能就会觉得，就是自己的这个时间就是安定下来了，但是自己的相关的一些比如说重要的信息，然后我自己的一些 characteristic，然后会暴露在他们的这种信息里面，然后他们会反过来，然后把这种信息，然后重新的推给就 repush to you。然后在这个时候呢，你会发现你好像被完全的就是 totally 就是 wholly control 的那种感觉，就是完全就是 total control 那种感觉。然后所以在这种情况下的话，我觉得并不是特别好，除非你用 original 的那个 speed， 也就是你不加速的话，然后你 everything's will， 你稍微一加速的话，你可能就会碰到自己的一些禁区，或者是你 promise 你 not do 的一些事情。所以在这种情况下的话，我并不觉得这是一个非常 optimal 的一个 choice， 但是在某种程度上的话，这可能也算是一种形式的一种保护吧，我觉得。行，那我们就再发一个视频，因为今天我本来想发2个视频。然后就有一点中断了。行，那我现在的话，用这一点时间，让我们稍微先看一下那个 Nature Communication 上面的一些 article，那我看是什么情况。然后我今天要查一下那个约列森，因为对，我们还是用北大的那种，就是 PKU 的那种方式，然后呢，尝试用这种方式，这种 embedment 然后这种方式来表达我们所要想说的一些事情。行，我们现在打开的是这个 Nature Communication 上面的，也就是自然周刊，他们每一天都会发很多几个学科的他们一些最新的一些成果。但是呢，我之前都觉得这个平台还挺好的，结果后来我学校里面的一些教授，他们的那个 rates more high than students， 然后所以他们就把他们的一些这个 article 呢，他们就 embedded into different 这个 position on the first page of the natural communications， 然后结果弄得我就有点 time disorders， 因为我不知道哪一个 article 是前，哪个 article 是后，因为我自己的思想里面是所有的就是拿 time order， 就是根据时间序，然后来调整自己的这个思维的这个状况，所以他把这个就是调成先后位置错乱之后，我也不知道哪一个是先发的，哪一个是后发的。然后有时候我也不相信，就是因为我在之前，然后跟教授一块儿的时候，然后我比如说记这个文章顺序的时候，是按照他们的这个时间序来记的，也就是我们之前在以前上考德语的德语班的时候，然后他们就是说。 时间是不变的，因为它那个秒是不变的，所以你只要按照时间序，比如说记录文章就可以了。结果后来那段时间，然后学校里面的一些教授，然后他们可以随时随地的把不同的这个时间点的 article 突然 inserted into um, this this subject on the first page of natural communications，然后我就在想，我有点不 trust of this，我有点不太相信这个这个时间序列了。我觉得我不太相信这个时间序了。有时候，你在自己的这个记忆库里面，你去检索的时候，嗯，你就会遇到一个问题，就是你不太相信你自己为这个文章编的这个码，然后比如说是这个 time order，然后你就有点不相信了，你就在想会不会你就会觉得 unsafe，你就会觉得不安全，然后因为他们这个学校里面的其他的他们比如说是对，这些教授们，然后他们或者是他们的 teaching team，或者是一些 PhD，或者是一些 TRs，然后他们都有这种权限嘛，就高于学生的这种权限，所以他们如果在任何时候，他们随机的，比如说放进来一个、两个、几个、3个 article 进来的话，你这个之前的所记忆的这个时间顺序，然后都要打乱，也就是你得重新的记录。如果他们在中间不停的 insert 什么 article 这个 article 那个 article 的话，所以我觉得这其实对我来说是一个很大一个问题，就我就不相信自己这个前一个时间点，虽然只是24小时，然后我又不相信自己记得前一个时间点。比如说，当他们随机的加入任何文章进入这个时间线之后呢，那我就要返回到我的那个 original state，也就是今天看到的第一篇文章，或者是他们整个今天所发的第一篇文章，我要从那个时间点，然后再开始捋一遍了。那这样的话就很费时间。那么如果是 TRs 或者是他们的这些 Chinese PhD，或者是他们的这些 PhD in general in my current university in the current university 呢，那他们是不是就可以只用把我所付出的那部分 effort，然后因为他们可以有这个权限把文章插入在任何一个时间点内，他们就可以带走我这部分的 effort 呢，然后因为 effort 没有办法 quantify，他们没有办法 quantify this kind of effort，他们是不是就可以随机的带走这些我的这个时间呢，让我的时间要 reverse into last time period 或者 original time point at today，那是不是我就要重新 make effort？那不是就要浪费很多时间嘛？所以一个方面是对自己变得 untrustworthy，然后另外一个方面是这些随机的这些 article 进入的话非常的干扰，然后所以的话我期待一个 correct time order in the natural communications 或者是 other economic journals, for example, and at least you won't not trust yourself, like your memorize time order in the articles and your articles time order and will be aligned as what you memorize instead of will be kind of suddenly inserted one or other articles in it. I don't know what that for they means, but like for me, I need to redo that, and until yeah until yeah, so that very wise time actually, and from the negative aspect to say, and so otherwise yeah um
天呐，我的这个尺子，我的天呐，又是原封不动的然后上去了吗？Amazing。还有很多这种绿色的这种物质，然后都是一些对色号来说，然后比较重要的部分。还有这个 PowerPoint 里面的那个蓝光，然后最后我发现是那个比较图上面，然后就是你在登录的时候，连显示白写platz 不是很高，我的天呐。行。终于我理解了一点邻居的善意。行，那我就稍微写一会儿这个。这是右边装饰的 我的天呐，好恐怖！我们先不要说话了，然后 recently 我们被 professional directed that， so 我们先不说话，等会儿。 今天才发现有一个了不得的事情，是在 Libertex platform 上面，所有的 cryptocurrency 全部都是和 US dollar 然后 versus 进行的一个比值的一个兑换。我说呢，为什么这个在这平台上面的 lost 非常多？然后因为我们现在目前所处的这个地域，它是用的是欧元，然后除非去年还是大概去年冬天的时候到今年左右，新出现了一个 ETH、ETH 和 Euro 的一个 E 的一个交换，然后那个的话是叫 Spot ETH，然后是点的意思，然后那个是可以进行 transaction 的，但是除了那一个之外，其他全部都是和 dollar 进行 transaction 的。也就是说，至少在目前所处的这个地理的地域呢，我们不用 US dollar，也就是说，你可以去 exchange browser，然后换一些dollar，你可以把它当做是黄金或者是白银或者是铜，然后之类的一些贵金属，然后把它用来保值作用。但是本质上来说，它并不是任何可以在目前所居住的国家的一种货币的交换的一种形式。所以在这种情况下呢，你的交换率就很低，因为呢，你如果没有用 US dollar 的话，你必须要去美国才可以。然后也就是说，在通常的意义上的理解上面来说的话，你如果比如说 cryptocurrency，然后它是一个 digital 的这个货币，然后呢，也就是说你非要把它取成 cash，也就是你一定要看到它在现实界中的一些作用，然后你才觉得这是一个非常有用的一个存在。那在这种情况下的话，这确实有点难。但是我从来没有意识到，就是如果是换一种说法的话 ，cryptocurrency 和 yield 之间进行直接的交换，意味着什么呢？意味着你平时在超市里面所买的一些 small products，可以直接和 Libertex 上面的一些 cryptocurrency 进行一个直接的交换。但是如果你们之间没有这个 exchange medium， 也就是你们没有交换介质，然后呢，你这个欧元的话，你要去跟美元进行一个交换，然后呢，你美元的话，你要和一等进行一个交换。所以在这个时候呢，如果你比如说是美元，你和一等进行一个交换的话，我再买一等和 US dollar 的话，那我们就可以形成一个良好的一个 transactive 的一个 circle。然后这个时候呢，所有 involved 在里面的 parties， 然后他都可以 get profits from， 每个人都挺 happy 的。但是有一个问题是，我这么长时间我才意识到，其实是因为那个 US dollar 的话，就让人觉得很伤心，然后但是这也是为什么他最后就是马可教授，就马条教授，然后他让我注册这个 platform 的原因，是因为他觉得在当时的那个时间点，我必须要非常的痛苦或者非常难受，然后才可以被允许，然后注册或者是开这么一个这样的一个这个电子账户，然后所以上面的所有的都是伤害，然后不像是 Professor Notes 他们选择的数字或者是名字或者是 character 那么的 wrong，那么的就是 balance 之后的，然后也就是说不那么伤害的一些数字或者是 characters，没有那么是逼词或者那么尖锐的一些伤害。但是 LibreText 这个 platform 对我来说其实还挺伤害的，然后我就说我不管怎么样，我没有法很好的良性运作的在这个地方取得更多的这个收益。然后，但是其实我自己的逻辑是，什么叫一个比较完整的一个循环呢？就是你这个到底是怎么样换你换到自己，然后才可以，你不能换到你没有的 dollar 上面。然后你现在如果还没有 dollar，或者你要 promise 你要去 go to United States，然后你才可以把这个一等 dollar 或者是 cryptocurrency 的 dollar，然后你换成 euro，然后你才可以自己 profited from， 那其实就比较困难，因为如果你要去 United States 的话，你至少要三个要准备很久，然后去之后呢，然后到了就可以了，因为到了你差不多你就可以有换钱，或者是你和当地人的这种 transaction， 或者是你就有这么个情况。但是今天呢，我大概想了一下，在那个马库教授，然后我们的 statistic 和 econometric 教授他的那个设置的那个 platform 里面呢，它是这样运作的。它其实和我们本质上来说，我们的 original platform 就是 LibreText 其实没有太大一个区别。然后呢，它只是说，在它进行这个setting 的时候，它所有的words，然后都用的是非常 smoothized 的一些词语语句，然后也不是语句，不是 syntax，就是一些词语它都是那种 smoothized word，然后呢没有什么太大的区别，但是它在左边它有一个它有一些选到的一些这种 cryptocurrency，也就是说，他被选择的这些人呢，他都是，对别人来说代表的一种是禁区或者是一种 forbidden，就也不是 forbidden 的人，就是他对于其他人来说，他们都是有这个攻击力的，然后或者是，或者就是你以为，然后选择任何一个，然后你都可以 benefits from，或者你都可以 profitable from them，但是你发现其实他们所有选的都是属于，呃，都是属于 near hurt 的那个 area，所以就是如果他们在 Einstein 以下的话，他们可能会就真的就造成某种对，所以从我的角度而言的话，我们今天终于发现了一个很大的问题，就是如果把那个 US dollar 和那个Swiss franc，然后我们买入之后呢，然后我们就可以，对，我们确实买，我已经忘记了，我已经忘记我们买的是今天是哪一个 cryptocurrency，我先放一下 ET 哈，然后我们买的是 US dollar 和是吧 ？It's franc，那我们直接买的是 euro 和 US dollar 的，然后这个其实有一个什么样的一个问题呢？就是说，本来我打算是买 krona 和就 Sweden 的 krona 和那个British 的那个 pounds，然后结果我们就后来 struggle 了一下，然后用 Marcus 教授设置的那个新的那个平台，然后进行了一个 selection，然后进行了一个 analysis，然后在里面做了非常详细的一些分析，然后经过一些分析呢，得出自己的一些结论，然后并且要承诺在那个系统之下，然后去做一些transaction，做一些更新或者是一些优化，对我们现在的这个营收情况来说，然后呢，但是 后来呢，我发现我目前的这个情况，然后没有办法完全直接的在那个平台上面进行交易。就算这个平台在我第二天打开之后呢，它比上一个阶段已经非常更新了很多，但是呢，在你做最终就是最后的交易的时候，你还是没有办法完完整整的然后进行那个交易。然后我就说，那我现在看一下。我如果已经 promise 我只做这么1% 的这个 easy 的 transaction，我能不能在 original platform 里面，然后找到相应的这个exchange course，然后直接在 original platform 买。但我发现有一个很严重的一个问题，就是如果你已经 jump to next stage，for example，已经 jump to 了 master 的time period，如果你 jump back to 那个 bachelor 的 course，然后呢，那学校里面非常 profitable，因为这样的话，这样的话就是，就是这样的话，就是你如果回来买的话，然后反正好像是你最后的 cost 就是2点多倍，反正就是，反正不是特别的 beneficial，就是不是很 beneficial，而且，嗯嗯。然后我今天学到的一个 lesson 就是，如果你已经 jump to next time period 了，就是就像是威尼斯一样，千万不要再跳回到上一个级，然后去打怪了，因为就是不是说游戏里面的打怪就不要打思想里面的怪，就是在上一个级别了。你如果到下一个级别的话，你就往前走。然后因为这个时候其实遇到一个这个很严重的一个问题，就是，他们就是都以为你要去 next phase，他们把你的上一个 phase 的东西都给你给 clean out 了，就把你的东西都给清零了。就是清零了之后呢，然后你 jump to next 对，那 jump to next phase，然后 jump to next browser 的时候，你发现，在那个系统之下呢，你做的最优化的一个选择其实是，买那个change exchange就是买那个exchange course 里面的euro 和那个 CHN，然后呢，因为CNH 就是 Chinese 元和那个 euro 之间一个互换。然后呢，我发现在进行这个 Chinese 元和 euro 之间的互换的时候，我就好像有像那个西蒙说的，然后我就要 back to China，然后 find a job。那当然我家然后对我的 investment in Germany 那当然是非常嗨的，所以我如果现在 back to Chinese and euro，那就是 very non benefit very low business， 就是非常的划不来。所以在这种情况下的话，我会这样做一个选择，我会选，嗯，我会选一个，我会选一个中间的一个介质，我会把 Switzerland，也就是说他们的 Swiss franc，然后我把它当做一个 medium，然后他们也是这个持有中立态度的这么一个国家，然后把他们的那个，或者把他们的那个 Swiss franc，然后换成 US dollar，或者是换成 euro，然后如果在欧元和这个瑞士法郎之间，然后都可以进行一个直接的当价交换，because they are German-speaking country，那这个问题其实就解决了。然后也就是说，euro 和 Swiss franc，然后 Swiss franc 和 euro 之间，然后它互相交换就可以。但是目前情况下，在目前这个现在所拥有的这个平台上面，我还没有发现关于从Swiss franc 然后直接换到 euro 的没有，因为那个 franc， 然后它可以换到那个Japanese yen， 然后 Japanese yen 可以换到其他的一个 cryptocurrency， 但是那个其他的那个 cryptocurrency 它没有办法换到 Chinese yuan， 或者它没有办法换到 euro， 所以也就是说。
Japanese yen 和 euro 之间它没有办法进行交换的话，你把那个Schweiz franc 你换到Japanese yuan 的话就没有意义。所以在这种情况下的话，如果暂时还没有办法直接去日本，也就是 Japan 的话，那你换这个的话，就相当于我之前一直在买的 cryptocurrency，也就是你只能再换，你往 further stage，然后你换2个 stage 的话，你没有办法 reverse back change back to you，and so there will be a problem。and 对，有一个 question，那如果 for example 有一个非常 beneficial 的一个 option， 然后是把那个 Sweden 的那个krona， 然后直接换成就是Sweden 的 krona 换成Großbritannien 的 pounds。那么在这种情况下的话，我的一个问题反正是，那你自己没有 own these two currencies， 也就是你没有他们其中的任何一个货币，也就是你既没有瑞士的法郎，你有瑞士，不是，你既没有瑞典的克朗，然后你也没有英国的英镑，所以但是有一个问题是你去过瑞典的你去过，我天呐，好难啊！你去过瑞典的那个首都，然后你拥有过克朗，然后你置换过克朗，你花过克朗，然后买过 ice cream， 然后去过 museum， 然后但是你没有去过 Großbritannien， 然后你没有过英镑，然后那么在这种情况下的话，你买或者说你目前的 this current time period 你没有这2个currencies， 那么也就是说你可以买他们之间的一个 exchange ratio， 但是呢，你自己的 physical substances， 也就是 physical being and physical state that will not get involved into this kind of two currencies exchange。但是 nonetheless， 那个 Sweden 的 kronen can change with you in every live stream. When he opens his live stream, he can or he could potentially he could not potentially, he is changing krona with your Chinese euro. And what do you think about this problem? Is that funny? And so today was the most driving point, actually is fixing on the point when the Daring was involved into, and that was the most beneficial point. And you should buy that, like you should buy that currency cost, like from pounds, English pounds into the Sweden krona. That is most beneficial one, and I couldn't think any more beneficial than that. But the problem is that. But the problem I haven't bought that, and then after those kind of balancing, and the end the final that was not final, that was the transaction was dealt between the very boring one, like the euro and the US dollar, and that was so boring. And at least if I have at least triple money, I gonna buy. So I gonna really buy Swiss franc, and change with euro, and the Swiss franc change with US dollar, and US dollar change back to the euro, and that's more beneficial. So from my point of view, but in that time I only can buy one actual transaction in the platform, so that I can only buy 1 to 2, and I will maintain the last one, like the 20 euro, and so I will not directly sacrifice myself, like in a sense level, and so that is kind of interesting, but yeah, willing to deal with this continuity and in some extent. Otherwise, one thing is also very beneficial, like the Chinese and Chinese yuan and the euro. And then if you, for example, like buy the Chinese euro, and you can directly put that into your BL2 platform as your new fans team name, and that is much more interesting. And so. But to be honest, if, for example, like I've been in the university for many years, for a long time, but I involved into university not that long actually. It's only like 3 to 4 years at university, and at my current university, at the current university, and so from my point of view, if I could show myself so stupid, like so many years, you first time you know that you need to change the euro with the Chinese yuan, and you need buy that currency course in order to spend like Chinese yuan and change to euro back to the Chinese yuan, and you should at least do that, but you haven't. And so that if you, for example, like after so long time, and you finally start to change and make transactions through the Chinese yuan and euro fence, that's kind of boring. But the problem is that today I found another three interesting name who appeared in that Professor Marcus platform, metaphor, kind of iPhone setting. I'm just joking, but I mean towards me the meaning, and it is like they got the Shiba coin. I would just laugh there because the reason is that Shiba coin, and it is like an instant noodle from Korean, and it's also Toba, and so it's the pencil case which from the Blue Brothers in the Hop and Hof, with a neuro color and like biscuit, and it's a John Peter, but they finally haven't bought that. And the another one is the lira, or is a is one currency from Latin America, and also the Ortega has chosen one as IOTA versus Ethan, and I feel like it's okay, it's kind of safe, but the problem is that they don't enable transaction between, and I don't know why. It is like okay, that could be right, but the problem is that that's not have the trading volume, and so IOTA and IOTA and change with Ethan, and then yeah, then you still don't have US dollar, and the things become more complicated because because they both IOTA and the Ether are cryptocurrencies, and so to say that me is 我也是 IOTA and 我是Ethan，然后 Ortega is IOTA, and so that it means that we both are cryptocurrencies still, and we are all still bachelor, not finished yet. And so if, for example, like we both change together and we change no ends, like we change no finish point, the reason is you at least need to change a higher one, like a master student, and to change because the master students already have the bachelor degree, and he can change to you because that is safe, and so you're gonna buy buy your bachelor, yeah, buy it from someone who has that, and instead of buy someone like empty don't have that, it's just like a promise, and that is not in the case. And so from my point of view, kind of you can buy from the make love, like a maker and etc. But for example, like you buy from Ortega, you both change what? The change what you both all not have the BSc degree yet, and so you change to him and he changed to you, and that to both sides was well, and but were well, but the problem is only um yeah, what do you think about it? Do you both not have that yet, not have the bachelor degree yet, and you change and you drive this like BSc and etc. But you both not have, so that's never ends, and that's not gonna be the problem. So another thing, another problem is that IOTA and the ETH and etc. So from my point of view. But Krona, yeah. So Krona, yeah. Okay, fine. And another one is from the Wanzhou, and Wanzhou is had one new like but I saw once I yeah, okay, fine. Wanzhou got another new one, but for both side is kind of like a forbidden area. If kind of eyeball that, then I cannot. Even at very first second, I cannot. I don't think that's really okay. That is my kind of forbidden area. If I break that rules and for example, like me will get in dangerous situation and will be risky, and I really don't think that I could do that. So that I kind of like, yeah. So that's my consideration for today. And when Joe got another one, like I screenshot, but I cannot like 吃饱了，对，like Chinalian is the Chile's currency and is 智利, and so that is 吃饱了，然后and that means you have eaten and you are that now, and so that is one snacks in the United States is popular, and it is like word of pizzas, Italian salad, Italy salad, and it's like yeah, kind of today's Ika and with her friends, and they went out to one store, and in the Instagram which she posted, and that is one cafe shop. I couldn't hardly remember the name, like Cafe Pulver and Solala and it's those kind of name I already forget, and so it doesn't matter. And so what we do now is close the say live stream and welcome you guys, and feel like very different, like very normal and etc. So so now we only hope that we can fast go get rid of the euro and US dollars change. But once we got a little bit sufficient amount of money, and we're gonna know how to that is a problem, and how to change US dollar away when you never had US dollar yet. And so the problem is always be the case. So I can buy another Ethan and change to something else, and in order to connect it that like euro US dollar to Ethan to euro, and Ethan to and so.
Okay, so we just handle one, and then we fall asleep. And tomorrow we're gonna get up very early because we need move things from the student apartment. As you guys can see my platform, that we are still in the moving process, already 2 weeks. But yeah, but we never had time, and that's why. So yeah, okay, guys. So we're gonna sleep now, and still talking about the ages, and yeah, I don't want to say that. Yeah, I won't waste waste my consciousness to think those kind of problem, and I need to check the WeChat, and so still, guys, in next live stream, and today I opened the welcome email in the university for the next period study, and that is with the last one is ask us brief, and one map that is about the underground station, but they write that they draw that wrong, and the correct one is that the ID dimensions 7, that was kind of the angle was not very correct, and that like some degrees about when you want to correct that one station to the Henry football, and then finally today, and they have textual and embedded one Bundesstatistische Amt graphic that is exactly the same. So, and what they are mentioning, that is one数字 7, and that is about law faculty, because recently I upload one video updater, and he currently is a law student. It's and work by the law faculty, and it just confronts the eco-business the faculty, and I kind of think that is kind of cool because you can show him like like Taiwan never show him around, but whatsoever. And
and I calculated the reason why you really don't want to have much connections with him. The reason is we have 1 hour's distance, and so it means even we do everything in the maximum extreme point, and we still have the difference between the plus and the minus, like a +1 and -1. So to say that we have at least 2 centimeters difference in the axis, and then we have 1 hour difference. So it means what I have done everything, and I still need to wait like 1 hours until we are be the equivalent. So that kind of like very costly for me and very loneliness, so to say. And so I kind of want to, yeah. So is my value of my measure. And so let's close the setup. Stream. See you guys next one. Yeah, so see you guys.